Coach, after you guys had a chance to take in the film, kind of did you come away with anything else? Obviously, you guys dominated the second half.
Yeah, you're obviously, the most important thing is we win. It's a team game. Doesn't matter if it's, a shutout or you win 41-40, right? All that matters is you win. And, it was a great, first off, I want to thank our fans and everybody. What an incredible environment, for college football, not even Group of 5 football. The Eagle Walk was, I've been some really big places per se and stuff like that. That was as good as anywhere in America. And they created an atmosphere that we can be really proud of, and I'm happy that we were able to give them something they could be proud of. But, we had a great result, right? I thought the biggest thing that stood out on the film is how hard our guys played. They flew around. We were very, very physical. We tackled well again. But the hardest thing to do is when you have success, you think everything's great, right? You think that everything went perfect. There's plays out there that we screwed up and they didn't take advantage of, right? And that's great. Sometimes, last week we were in position to make plays and didn't make a couple plays, So that's just part of football. But we've got to eliminate those things. Right? That's the hardest thing to do when everybody's feeling really good about themselves, as we rightly should have, is to fix the mistakes and have the humility to come in and say, hey, I got a good result, but I didn't really do it the way it was supposed to be done. You know what I mean? So that was the biggest thing. But really just their effort and physicality, their enthusiasm, and it all goes back to practice. Everything we talk about around here is, practice, performance is game day reality. And we make it really, really challenging for them here. We do it in a very unique fashion. And our kids practice well and they played well. But there's still that 5 to 7 plays that we have to clean up if we really want to be good. And that's what as a staff, we really challenged them on the sideline in the third and fourth quarter was, do we want to be good or we want to be dominant? You know what I'm saying? And we put like 5 or 6 straight 3 and outs together right after that. So I was really proud of their response there, and it was a great day for Southern Miss, definitely.
How important, you alluded to the tackling last week and the job that they did against South Alabama, tackling, one-on-one tackling. I watched the tape of the Liberty and Troy game from Saturday. Chip Lindsey's going to put you out in space, it appears.
Right.
How important is it for Saturday?
Yeah, first off, we got a lot of respect for Coach Lindsey and the job they do at Troy. He's got a diverse background in offense and does a lot of stuff that challenge you to play at great tempo, right? You know what I mean? So we got to handle that. And they've got some really good skill players, some good slot guys, some good outside guys. Quarterback's a good experienced player. Played against him when I was at Georgia. He does a good job with that. You got to control the tempo, right? So you got to do the most important down this week's first down, right? To create a negative or put yourself in a second long situation where they can't go fast. You know what I'm saying? And they do a phenomenal job of that. But every week's about tackling, right? I think sometimes we make too much out of football. Football is block destruction, eye control, and tackling. All this stuff's just extra, and that's the most important thing every week does.
What's the key to stopping Troy?
Minimize the tempo, right? Play good first down defense, win one-on-ones. Like he said, there's great skill players. We're going to be in a position and we've got to win. You know what I mean? And do that. We've got to stop the run and make them one-dimensional. And we've got to do everything we do to affect the quarterback, right? And affecting the quarterback is not just sacking him or hitting him. It's pre-snap leverage, the secondary, everything that goes together, everything fits together, right, to affect the guy. And then when we get a chance to hit him in a legal fashion, be very physical. That's what really the keys to the game.
Kalevious Daniel, he made a beautiful play Saturday night. What have you seen from him maybe leading up to that, and what kind of player do you expect him to be?
Well, first off, Kalevious is a team guy. He's done everything that we've asked him to do since he's been here. Kalevious is an example of a couple other guys on our team that when we were sitting here a year ago had zero thought in his mind that he was being able to be a Southern Miss football player, right? And his life changed, and he came here, and he's grown, and he's made the most out of it. He's gained something like 18 pounds or something like that since he's been here. He's a great student. He's a great ambassador of our university. You know what I mean? He's from Louisville, right? He's a football playing dude. You know what I mean? And the guy played corner. We moved him to safety, moving some guys around, and never complained, never anything. And he's learned a position. He went from a position of being communicated to communicate, kind of like Hobbs, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? And he's done a phenomenal job. In the last 2 games, he's played around 40 plays and played really, really, really well. He had 2 third-down stops as well. Yeah. They were huge. And then obviously interception was a big deal. But, man, I love Kalevious. He's about everything that Southern Miss is about.
Could you talk a little bit about bringing, you're talking about the safety, going back to that, bringing a true freshman like Jay Jones on back there now?
Yeah, Jay, I have a unique relationship with Jay's from about 30 minutes from my hometown. Me and Coach Lindsey recruited him, ended up getting him late. He comes from a phenomenal family, and he got here and he was like most freshmen, right? He saw a couple of older guys up there and was like, I can probably get on the travel squads, play on special teams, stuff like that. And then, he got his opportunity. We talk to our guys all the time. It's better to be prepared without an opportunity than have an opportunity and not be prepared. And that kind of happened to Jay. He kind of got to go dive into the swimming pool last week, and He's improved every day, right? His practice habits has got to improve, but he's learning how to do it our way. He's a great kid, and he's got a lot of physical ability, probably as much as anybody on our team.
Anything else, Coach?
Awesome.